This video is a walkthrough of an AI-driven predictive maintenance demonstration using the STWIN SensorTile wireless industrial node and the ExoSite remote condition monitoring software called ExoSense. I'll give you a walkthrough of the block diagram of the system. The sensor node is attached to a chassis which also has a fan on it, and the sensor node is using an accelerometer to detect vibration and position of the chassis and the fan. The accelerometer data is being read by the STM32 Edge Inference MCU, and this Edge Inference MCU is also running a trained AI model that has been trained to detect certain problems with vibration and position of the system. The system is sending both the raw sensor data as well as the AI inference information up to ExoSite's IoT platform. And in the IoT platform, then you're able to set what application you want to use to visualize and interact with the data. The default application is ExoSite's remote condition monitoring software called ExoSense, but you're also able to route it to Azure or AWS or any other cloud application that you'd like to do. So let's go ahead and jump in and test it out. Once we've opened up ExoSite's IoT platform, we can see here in the Exchange IoT Marketplace that we have a number of different IoT connectors. One of the IoT connectors is this development kit, and we can see that in order to log in and claim devices, we need to use this development kit portal. And so we can go ahead and start now. If I didn't have an account, it would ask me to create an account, but I've already created one, so I'll go ahead and log in. And then the first thing I need to do is I need to claim a device. And so on my device here, I have a claim code listed of 1832. And once I've claimed that, because the device is sitting here and it's turned on and communicating already with the cloud, the system knows that it's online, and I can go and look and see what applications are associated with it. Today there are no applications associated, and so I'd like to add one of the applications that has been kind of prepared with this development kit, and I'll go ahead and add the ExoSense for STMicro, and matter of fact I might as well go ahead and list all of them right now. As soon as I have that, I can see there's 3 applications now that are associated, and if I wanted to go and look at the data actually happening in the cloud, I can click that and I can view the asset here, and I can see right now the on probability is 100%, and that has been collecting not only vibration data but also pressure and temperature and humidity data from the kit. But if I introduce some vibration in the system, you can see that quickly the system is sensing that there's something wrong, and if it continues, it can tell that the probability of some unbalanced issue or a bearing problem on the fan is very, very high. If I stop the vibration but introduce some positioning problem with the chassis itself, it'll detect that there's some tilt or chassis positioning problem, where I can put it back to normal operation and I can see that it goes back to normal, or I can turn the fan completely off and it will determine that the system is now off. I can go back and I can look at my other applications. For example, I could look at the AWS application, and I can see here that right now the class label is 1, which means its off probability is very high. If I go ahead and turn the fan back on, I can see the class will soon update that it's on to class 2, and again if I introduce some sort of vibration in the system, it'll update to class label 4, which means there's vibration. And again, back in my product portal, if I want to go in and I want to delete access to the Amazon application, for example, as soon as I go back here, I'll see that that there will be data gaps now in the system because the device is no longer reporting data to this application. And so you can see now there's no data coming in at all. And finally, let's go out and we can look at the Azure application. And you can see here also that the Azure application has been monitoring the system as soon as I turned it back on. And so that's just a quick run through of an AI-driven predictive maintenance solution using ST microcontrollers and Exosite Cloud software. If you have any questions about this or you'd like to discuss further, please contact us at support@exosite.com. Thanks.